Welcome back to the House of Esu. Today we're going to break some chains. We're going to talk about that invisible prison that we build for ourselves. The one we decorated with comfortable pillows and familiar routines. The one that we call the comfort zone. Today you will learn a 10-minute breathwork technique to break free from this. And this breathwork technique, as they always are, is going to be simple, yet do not allow that to take the profundity from you. This is powerful when you embrace and you apply. Take a look at this image. Quite pretty, right? We call it comfort. But what if that's just a cage? A self-imposed prison that leads you to feeling safe, but feeling safe only because it's familiar. It's the place where our potential goes to die, where our dreams are kept on lockdown. And this cage is built from the fear of the unknown. It's reinforced by the belief that we are not strong enough, not ready, not worthy of what lies beyond its walls. But I am here to tell you that safety is the most dangerous place that you can live because nothing grows there. So what is the comfort zone? Really? Well, it operates on three levels. First, the neurological level. Your brain is wired for efficiency. It loves shortcuts. The comfort zone is a super highway of familiar neural pathways. Anything new is a detour, a perceived threat that requires energy and risk. So your brain defaults to the known path, even if that path leads us to a dead end. Second, we have emotional. We become addicted to the feeling of safety, even if it's the safety of our own misery. The certainty of our current unhappiness can feel less terrifying than the uncertainty of joy or success. Go figure, right? We don't make this game easy for ourselves. But what is true is we choose the devil that we know. And third, energetically, your biomagnetic field, your aura, literally contracts to match your limited beliefs. It becomes a dense, heavy field that repels new opportunities and keeps your reality small. You are broadcasting a frequency of stay away to the very things that you desire. And this creates a self-perpetuating cycle that I call the fear loop. Take a look at the diagram. It all starts with the fear of the unknown. You face a new challenge and your brain screams, danger! So you retreat to safety. You pull back into the comfort zone to soothe the anxiety. You choose not to make the call, not to start the project, not to speak your truth. This leads to stagnation. Your life remains the same. You feel stuck, bored, unfulfilled. A part of you knows that you are meant for more. And here is the kicker to the whole thing. This stagnation increases your fear. The world outside your cage now seems even bigger and even scarier. Your confidence shrinks, and the cage walls feel even stronger. This is the trap. And the only way out is to break the cycle. So let's look at the empowerment breath, because the solution is to interrupt this pattern at a psychological level. And this is a simple 10-minute technique designed to do one simple thing. Shift your body's state from fear to courage. It's not about thinking your way out of the cage. It's about breathing your way out of the cage. You are, you are going to use your body to tell your mind that you are safe, that you are powerful, and that you are ready to expand. But how can a breath do all of this? Well, it works, as we touched on three different levels. First, you get the nervous system reset. The specific pattern of this breath activates your parasympathetic nervous system. Now, this is the body's rest and digest mode. It instantly pulls you out of fight or flight and into a state of calm, a nice grounded power. Second is the energetic shift, because as you breathe, you are consciously expanding your biomagnetic field. You are literally pushing out the energetic walls of your cage, signaling to the universe that you are ready to take up more space. And finally, identity activation. This breath connects you to your soul signature, the core of who you are, the authentic self that exists beyond the comfort zone and beyond any conditioning, stories, judgments, attachments, any of it. You stop identifying with the fear and you start embodying yourself as the creator of your reality. All right, so let us get prepared to do some practice. The first step is to ground and anchor. You cannot expand if you are not grounded. Whether you are standing or sitting, whatever it might be, plant your feet firmly on the floor. Feel the magnetic pull of the earth beneath you. And as you do so, imagine roots growing from the soles of your feet, deep, deep, descending deeper and deeper into the core of the earth. Spine straight, drop your shoulders, release the tension in your jaw, become unmovable, rested, present. This is your foundation for courage. And then we move into the power breath. So for the actual breath itself, this is a box breath, a pattern of four. It's simple and it is very, very powerful. So we inhale deeply through the nose for a count of 4 seconds. Then we hold the breath at the top for a count of four. Feel the fullness, feel the power. Then we exhale forcefully through the mouth for a count of four. Imagine blowing away the resistance. We repeat this 5 times. This is the engine of your breath work. This activates your inner warrior and it starves the fear response of its power. So once we've got ourselves into our nice, grounded, anchored position, we then allow ourselves to move into 5 repetitions of this powerful power breath. Now, as you continue this breath and as you're moving through those cycles, we add visualization because your mind is a wildly powerful tool. And as you breathe, you visualize the invisible barrier of your comfort zone in front of you. It might look like a glass wall, maybe a curtain of smoke or a prison bar even. However it looks, see it clearly, acknowledge it. Then, as you are exhaling, see yourself stepping right through it as if it's not even there. But feel that shift. Feel the air on the other side. Feel what it feels to finally take that step through the gateless gate. See yourself free, powerful, and unbound. This is not just imagination. This is rehearsal for your reality. And then we move into step 4 to embody the courage. Now, the final step here, as it should always be, is integration. We make the physical shift, and the physiology drives the psyche. Now, the final step here is integration, as it should always be. We make the shift physical. Physiology drives psychology. So after your final exhalation of the 5 cycles, you stand tall, lengthen your spine, shoulders back, open your heart space, chest open, really take up some space as you're stood there. And feel the courage in your body. Feel the solidity in your stance. This is you embodying your power. You are not just thinking about being courageous, you are courage. This is how we anchor the change. So, let us go through one full cycle again together. Number 1, feel yourself planted in your position, grounded and anchored. Now begin the power breath. In for 4 through the nose. Hold the breath for 4. Forcefully blow out for 4. Let's get that cycle going. And as you're doing so, visualize that invisible barrier in front of you. And with every time you exhale on the power breath, blow that barrier into insignificance. Step through it. Step through it and see how that feels. And as you complete your 5th cycle of this, stand up tall, shoulders back, chest open. Let's make this physiology, psychology. So, when would you use this? Well, this isn't just a meditation. This is a super practical tool for real life. And my recommendation would be that you use it before difficult conversations to shift yourself from defensiveness into a grounded power. Use it before taking creative risks to silence your inner critic and really give yourself the space to sing your song to the world and share your gifts. I'd use it before career leaps, like to anchor your worth before a job interview or before asking for what you deserve, to really anchor yourself into the magnificence of who you are. I mean, what a game to be playing at that level. And finally, use it anytime you feel a kind of fear paralysis, like you're being stopped like a deer in the headlights, when you feel frozen. You use this breath to melt the ice and take that first crucial step. Don't die in your comfort zone, my friend. It's not what you came here for. I don't know, it might be scary, but when you give yourself that direct experience of stepping outside and you realize firsthand, without doubt, that you don't lose anything. The only thing you lose is the fear of stepping through the gate in the first place. But what you gain is unquantifiable, unimaginable. So I'd say it's worth it. Thank you for being with me.